The Young and the Restless Spoilers Thursday, February 19th. Kane's bold strategy against Phyllis, Claire's deal for Holden. The Young and the Restless Spoilers for Thursday, February 19th, reveal that Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, will have a bold strategy against Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, while Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, has a deal for Holden Novak, Nathan Owens. Since Victor Newman, Eric Braden, is refusing to release Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, and the twins, Kane has no choice but to keep fighting for their freedom. Kane needs to wrestle the Newman empire away from Phyllis again and put it back in Victor's hands. Of course, doing that will be easier said than done. Kane will know he could use some backup, so he'll try to form an alliance on Thursday's Y&R episode. It turns out Kane will turn to Daniel Romalotti Jr. Michael Graziadei, for help, so he'll make a big pitch soon enough. Daniel may not love the idea of teaming up with Kane since he blames him for leading Phyllis down this terrible road in the first place. However, Daniel cares about Lily and her kids, so Kane may use that to his advantage. In the end, Daniel may surrender to this alliance for the sake of Lily, Maddie Ashby, last played by Lexi Stevenson, and Charlie Ashby, last played by Noah Alexander Gary. Of course, Lily and the twins aren't in legitimate danger, but Kane and Daniel can't know that for sure. That's why Daniel seems poised to serve as Kane's ally and work on getting the upper hand on Phyllis. Over with Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinel, she'll hit Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, with the harsh truth. Victoria wants Johnny Abbott, Paxton Mishkind, and Katie Abbott, Sienna Mercury, back in boarding school to keep them out of all the Newman chaos, but Billy may accuse her of trying to hurt him instead. However, Victoria may argue that Billy only has himself to blame for fueling his feud with Victor and all the other Newmans. The best thing they can do is keep the kids out of the mess, at least that's how Victoria will feel about the situation despite Billy's protests. Next, Claire will suggest an exchange to Holden. Since Claire wants to know the full story of what happened with Audra Charles, Zolika Silver, in Los Angeles, she'll be willing to trade some info in return. If Claire finds out Victor is behind Lily and the twins' disappearance, she may offer to dig around and see what else she can learn. Claire might try to uncover some news she can pass along to Holden so that he can share it with Kane. In return, Claire will want all the scandalous details of what went down with Holden, Audra, and the art dealer.